center. Game plan sick, target under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling pie molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all places getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, my no hands telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my ducks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Good evening, y'all. Welcome to the Chargers Power Hour, episode 8. And while you're at it, we just had a wonderful ad from Neon Peacock merch. So head on over there. There's some great stuff. Get your Lightning Lad shirts, which is right here. Get your GWN shirts. Get your hats. Get your pillows. Get your tees. Get your holiday gifts. There's everything on over on Neon Peacock merch. And there's not a thing you won't like. You won't not find that you don't like. And don't worry, there'll probably be a sale coming up soon. So put your email in there and head on over and browse and enjoy. You're going to find something. My closet's full of it. NeonPeacockMerch.com. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Thank you for tuning in tonight and taking your time out of your busy day and your schedules. Let me shout out the chat. And here we got in the house, we got Only Rider 420. What's up? Good evening. Neon Peacock merch. Kaka, what's up, buddy? Hope all is well. Make sure to head on over to Peacock's YouTube channel. Check out his content over there. He's got some great stuff. He's got a great Houston huddle. Oh, congratulations to your Houston Texans on a great win last night. You guys look good. Thank you. But also thank you for that W. We know we might be seeing you guys soon. Hey, Ginger Ninja, what's up, buddy? Happy Friday to you. Hope all is well with you and the fam. Yeah. And Matt Bruder, hey, long time no see. Thank you for stopping by. I know. Albert, what's up, buddy? Not much. I'm doing good. Matthew. Yeah. Chargers don't lose this week. I get no. Got this. No, we'll get to that. But no, anytime, Peacock. Appreciate it. We appreciate you, buddy. Awesome. Yeah, but let me start off with the JD. You want to pull up that picture, please? It's kind of embarrassing to look at. Yeah, that was a tough one to swallow. We got our ass fucking mollywopped and handed to us against the Jacksonville fucking Jaguars. That was pitiful, disgusting, and just downright nasty to watch. So that was not a fun one. There really wasn't too many great things to say about this game. Offensively, we sucked. Defensively, sucked. Special team. All three phases of the game, we absolutely sucked. The Chargers looked sluggish from start to finish. There was not a time I could just watching the game, even watching the highlights, I was like, this is fucking embarrassing. But hey, then again, that's why they play the game. But it was not one to watch. Well, the Chargers fell to 7-4 after being trounced, beat down, pause, to the freaking Jacksonville Jags on Sunday, 35-6. There really was no turning point. It was all downhill from start to finish. I mean, the Chargers endured a sluggish first half as they trailed 14-6 at the break. Defense struggled all game long. I mean, I couldn't really tell you if I could say highlight. There was a great thing. There was nothing to me that stood out at all. So it was rough one to watch. I mean, no one could get an offense. Offense, defense. Hold on. Justin Herbert alone, that was just as bad. The defense struggled to stop the run. Yeah, look at as I was preaching the past 5 weeks about our offensive line. Justin Herbert, there's the stats that speak for alone. He was hit multiple times on Sunday. I swear to God, there was one hit. I thought, shit, he's got to be done for the season when Josh Allen Hines hit him. I'm like, God damn. It was Hines or someone else. And they got fined for putting all their weight on him, pause. But God damn, they power drived him to the ground a couple times. But it wasn't fun to watch. I mean, as I said, stats don't lie. Speak for themselves. The only offensive highlight I could take away from that game was probably Keenan Allen's I think 45 yards. I mean, there really wasn't there was nothing on offense that was done. We managed to get 135 offensive yards the whole game, and it was downright embarrassing. I mean, to me, only I can't. There was no about. What's Matt got to say? At least you all have a defense, unlike my Bengals. I'd take your team over mine any day, and that's all with Burrow coming. Now, Matt, as for Joe Burrow, that's likely. I mean, he has a good shot to come back, but we shall see. He was supposed to come back next week on the Thursday night game, but all is looking like he's probably going to come back. But are they rushing him? But you have no offensive line like my team, Matt. So that I know how you feel. But are you going to? I know. I'll talk about that a bit later on. But Matt, I understand how you feel, buddy. We both have no offensive line. Both of our teams have shitty owners and shitty offensive line. That's all I'm going to say. Cool down. You guys lost. Hey, I know, Bogan. Goddamn remind me about that loss. That was not sluggish. That was fucking disgusting to watch. Oh, I got to say, it was bad football. That wasn't Charger football. That looked like Pee Wee football I was watching. I remember Bogey saying, y'all better not lose to the Jag. Yes, he did say that, Peacock. He did say that, and he reiterated in the goddamn thread about 4 or 5 times that day. Don't you lose to the Jaggernauts. I said, no, we're not going to lose to the Jaggernauts. And they fucking lose. End of story. I can't go on. It just irritates the fuck out of me. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Sorry, dogs. And my dogs are going wound up because I'm wound up. I always get fired up. But the Chargers defense had been the league. The Chargers defense had over the past month had the best defense in the league, best unit during a recent 3-game win streak, leading the NFL in defensive EPA per play at a minus 0.33 in the at time span, according to PFF. Now, the Chargers defense also had allowed 2 total touchdowns in that 3-game stretch and had allowed an average of 65 rushing yards per game. Now, against the Jaguars, the Maggots, as I call them, the Chargers gave up buco running. They gave up touchdowns. 5 total. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, motherfuckers? It was rough. The Chargers defense allowed just 2. Okay, we couldn't even sustain the success of the Jaguars offense in Jacksonville. The Chargers allowed 192 rushing yards. 192 rushing yards, and also gave up 5 goddamn freaking touchdowns, Jags. So that was enough just to watch. I watched it. I must have watched it 2 times, and it was like, this is bad. And this week is our bye week, but the Chargers have a shitload of questions to answer during this bye week. And then the 6 games next we have left is to prove that they belong in the goddamn fucking tournament. I feel we are a team that belongs. Now, right here, in this picture right here, I said in the beginning of the season, we have we have a great offensive line that's going to protect. Down goes Slater. That was 1. Then goes Najee. Okay, there goes our running back. And then goes Hampton. Hampton's getting back this coming week. But losing Joe Alt was enough. So I understand what my buddy Matt Bruner says about having an offensive line. We had one, but unfortunately, before the season, we lost Slater. Then we lose Joe Alt, and then we got all these fucking makeshift shit, power drive, yeah. But yeah, I know Peacock. I beat down. I know. I said it. We were gonna beat the shit out of the Jaguars. I know, and I eat fucking dog. No, I'm not gonna say man. I eat crow. I admit. I know what I said last week. We were gonna beat the slobber knockers out of them. I was wrong. Of course, they're Russian. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, but hey, man. If it was me, I know you guys are like on the bridge of being eliminated, or as you always told me on the phone, we're already eliminated. But hey, I know. But if you're going to bring back Burrow, there may not even be a season to bring him back. That's how I look at it, Matt. But I think rushing him back is smart? No. But hey, as you says, our owner sucks. And I can say the exact same thing about our owner too. So hey, I hear you there. I Peacock. I need Hampton back too, and he's coming back next week. Bump, bump, bump. That's a lovely thing. Chargers gave up Dennis. They gave up more than Boutte on that. Yeah, last week. That was playoffs, not tournament league. Hey man, no, Matt. The second tournament to me is the playoffs. We are in the playoff picture. But right now, the way we're playing, are we a playoff team? Hey, now what I watched last week, that was not playoff football. That was freaking disgusting shit I watched. So, no, I'm looking at, but no, I'm looking at this. I'm like saying, man, only if what could have been. But you know what? You can have candy and all that stuff and wish. And this is where on paper it looks great. But I have to hope for next year, and with a healthy Slater, a healthy Alt, and a Hampton. But Najee won't be back next year, so you know that's all I know there. But you know, but if I look at the numbers for the Chargers, they gave up. This was enough to make me sick. This graphic here, but we gave up 30 first downs allowed to the Jaguars. Only 8 first downs on offense we created for ourselves. We got completely dominated at the line of scrimmage. And that was, I mean, absolutely atrocious what we looked like on the line. It was bad from start to finish. Now, the game stats, Herbert had 81 total yards for the game. That's his lowest in his career he's ever thrown. And Lad McConkey, 3 catches for 13 yards. Keenan Allen, 4 for 53. And the OG, Gadsden, had 2 receptions for 41 yards. QJ, man, Q looked like he didn't even belong in the alphabet in this game. He had zeros across the board. That's not, now I'll talk about that when it comes to fantasy part. Now, Vidal had 13 total yards. It was a fucking embarrassment from start to finish, as I said. Now, even at being at 7-4, the Chargers still have a better AFC record than the 5-5 Kansas City fucked up Kermit the Frog Queefs, the 5-5 Ravens, and the 6-4 Jaguars, who also hold a tiebreaker over us if it does come down to that. We have a better conference record. Now the Chargers control their own destiny and a path to the playoffs with 6 games to go. So we shall see. Now if I say takeaways about the Jaguars' humiliation, basically I'm going to say this: the Chargers were humiliated and humbled. That's all I could say. 2 H words: humiliated and humbled. Plus the 3-7. But hey, Matt, you know what? You might be 3-7. As I told you on the phone, why don't you guys just play for the best draft pick? You need to get an offensive line to protect Joe Burrow. Just like my team needs to protect Justin fucking Herbert. Simple as that. Harbaugh always says he wants to build from the trenches. He started doing that, but God damn it, the work is not done. It has to be complete. That line is shit show. It's ranked 30th in the fucking league. It's a horrible thing to watch. But then again, that's my Chargers. They always fuck up something along the way. So now I'm gonna say this. It was a tough one on the road. Not just how the Chargers wanted to go into the bye week. The Chargers were flat in all phases of the game on Sunday. The win streak came to a halt, and that looks like nothing. We were looking really good. Now we look like straight rubbish. Now I want to hopefully they use this bye week to regroup and say, hey, man, we got to get better. We got to protect Justin Herbert. Simple as that. You protect Justin Herbert as I've seen this year. When they protect him, yeah, good things happen. When not, bad things only happen. And I'm just hoping that bad thing doesn't happen. And that's to Justin Herbert or to someone else, because the way that line is protecting him, it's not looking good. Herbert didn't last the full game on Sunday in Jacksonville. He got taken out in the 4th quarter. And that was about it. I mean, the Chargers quarterback was among the handful of starters on both sides of the ball that were taken out. Hey, stay tuned live. What's up, buddy? JB, thanks for tuning in. And bump. Yeah. Antonio, thank you for tuning in, buddy. How's it going? Ball is well with you. Hey, yeah. And it was once Herbert came, I knew they were just gonna basically it was over. I mean, they could have took Herbert out in the 3rd quarter. It was over in the 3rd. I already come to that. And that was a matter of time. When is Trey Lance going to come in? You got to bring him in. You could have brought him in at halftime. The way that game was, it was imploded at halftime. I knew that. Now the run defense faltered majorly. The Chargers defense had been the league's best unit during that for a while, but they didn't show that at all. They got out physicaled, out muscled, out everything, and we got out physical on both sides of the ball, and it just showed. And the Jaguars, I ain't gonna lie, they have a great defense. They have a great line. I wish we had that. But I knew coming into this game that they had a great line. But they just fucking humiliated us every step of the game. Never Lawrence did his thing, but hey, that's never Lawrence, Mr. Baldy for you, as I call him. But dear God, that was embarrassing to watch. Our offense couldn't get into rhythm either. Even before Herbert went out, the offense couldn't sustain any momentum at all. As I watched that game the second time, I'm like, God damn it, is there a goddamn thing I can point out in this game that actually stood out? There wasn't. And it was tough. And now I was writing the script for this podcast for today. It really wasn't anything to talk about. But you know what? I'm going to sit here and say, hey, man, my team sucked really bad. I ain't going to lie. Hold on. You guys were never the best run defense. No, I didn't say we were the best run. No. I'm saying, no, I never said that we were the best run defense at all this year. If it came out, maybe it came out wrong, but bogey. We had never been our deep run defense. No, but no, when we had, no, I never said that. Okay, I apologize if I said something wrong. But also the offense, we couldn't even eclipse 300. Our offense all year had eclipsed 300 yards all season in every single game, and we couldn't do that. That came to a halt. Herbert in 3+ quarters of action completed 10 of 18 passes for 81 yards and the interception. His yardage totals was the lowest of his career, which is embarrassing. Yeah, this was horrible. Thank you, JD. I appreciate this. And it didn't help that the Chargers they couldn't run the ball. They just had 42 yards on the ground in week 11. Now, what really pissed me off the most was the time of possession. The Chargers couldn't even get the time of possession was just 33 minutes and 36 seconds was the time of possession. It was just this disgusting. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I don't know. It was just embarrassing to watch. It was hard for me to watch. As a Chargers fan, I saw many people just tweeting about it, talking about it on social media. It was embarrassing to watch. It was. The Chargers possessed the ball for a total of 22 minutes and 5 seconds total in that game, which was their lowest mark since the Harbaugh arrived in 2024. The Chargers' previous mark under Harbaugh was 23-12, and that was against Tampa Bay last season. And the lowest mark in 2025 had been 24-32 against the Giants. I mean, the skewed time of possession battle led to discrepancy in first downs too. It was bad. As I said earlier in the start of the show, from start to finish, this was a horrible showing. Offense, defense, special teams. It was nothing to write home and say it was glorious. Nothing stood out to me at all. So, and the Jaguars had 30 total first downs on Sunday. And that was embarrassing. You couldn't move the goddamn ball. Well, the Jaguars, were moving the ball left and right. And so it is crazy. If I had to sum up the Chargers defense, they were straight ass pumps. They horrible. This game and that to me, this game showed me one thing. And I say it, I've said it many times on this show over the past month. It's the offensive line. If this game did not show me Chargers ownership that you have to go out, not just in the offseason when we have all this money to spend, get an offensive line. And also in the draft, we need it. It showed firsthand what our line looks like. Ranking 30th to 31st in the fucking league is horrible. Yet we invested all this money in a quarterback in Justin Herbert. Do you want him killed? I don't think so. God damn it, Dean Spanos, pull that goddamn thing out of your ass, pause, and get a fucking offensive line, motherfucker. I'm fucking pissed. I ain't lying. I love this team, but it's hard to support a team when your quarterback's a fucking dead-ass donkey duck every fucking week and getting hit. Boom, 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 all the fucking time. Open your eyes, motherfucker. You're an owner. You're spending all this money. Grow the fuck up and see what you need. And that's an offensive fucking line, Dean. And I'm talking to you, on you. Look at it. And your investments, Justin Herbert, protect him, motherfucker. All these other teams, look at the Denver fucking Broncos did in the offseason. They got Bo Nix a fucking offensive line to protect him. That's why he has one of the best offensive lines in the league. Because he has time to throw the fucking ball. Justin Herbert does not. Dean Spanos, do something, motherfucker. Yeah, that was trash. All right. So, Justin Herbert in week 11 took 6 quarterback hits and 3 sacks. Yeah. 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 This year's draft will have some good. Yeah, man. I did. I have a segment coming up in the show that I have some players that I do have been looking at. You're all. All right, Bogey. Invested in that. We have invested in, but I'm serious. Like, come on. Yes, Slater. Yes, they invested in extensions. Yes, but I'm saying free agency, Bogey. I should have been more correct. One thing about the Chargers is when they have free agents, they go. We spend the money, but I don't think. I think right now, what it shows is we need to go out there and get an offensive line. I know we're going to get Slater back next year. I know we're going to get Alt back next year. Knock on wood. I'm glad for that. But they'll be healthy. But I also want a center, and I want a so Alt's left tackle. I'm going to say this right now. We need Slater's left tackle. We need a new center. Bradley Bozeman's not the answer. This draft, as Matt says, has a lot of offensive linemen, has centers, offensive linemen, and defensive tackles in it. We need both. So okay. Now, JD, can you pull up that team ranking picture for me? Let's see. No, okay. So team ranking. Okay. So right now the Chargers rank second in the AFC West with the 7-4 record. Opponent passing yards per game were fourth with 153 yards allowed per game. Total defense were fourth with 286.1 defensive yards allowed per game. And also, this is it right here. Thank you, JD. Offensive grade. So we're 15th in the league. EPA per play offense, 14th. So we're middle of the pack. Defensive grade, I like that. That third. EPA allowed per play, 5th. But overall, 6th in the AFC. But that's just there. But we do need a lot of help. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That offensive line is straight trash. As Matt says about his Bengals. I would like exactly the same thing. Just for me, in free agency and in the draft, I would like that addressed. Stay tuned, live. Yeah, JB, I'm like you with your Packers. I'm very passionate. I can't stand Dean Spanos. He's trash. If you could trade an owner like you could trade a player, please, I'd love to trade Dean Spanos. The man is a. I know Matt Bruno, and we talk about it all the time. He'd love to get rid of his fucking owner in Cincinnati. Hey, man. They're both peas in the pod, but I say, yeah. Hey, what's up, Brendan? Hey, great win for your Texans last night, buddy. Congratulations on that. You still go on a run after the bye. Our schedule. I'm not going to say it's an easy schedule coming up. I personally think I'd say if I'm one, I would love wishful thinking, say 4-2, but on the realistic side, that could see us going 3-3. But we got Hampton back this week, so let's the next game. We're on the bye, so it's week 12. Week 13, we have Hampton back, and let's see how it goes from there. But you know, well, it should be back. I mean, I'd like to get the run game back in order. I'm not saying Vidal has been okay. It's been a good month and a half. Thank you for your service, what you've done. But I want to see get back to what Hampton was doing before he got injured, and then get that run game back. I think when that run game's back on order, it's going to be a lot easier. And for Herbert, what's going on? Should be a lot better. It's not working. So.
Hey, we having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Hey, Lee, you got to go fix your joint. The shit, we can't hear you right now, bro. You got to go say something. Leave and come right back. Pause. 100%. We're gonna get you right. Make sure you check your earbuds must have died out. 100%. Yeah, just leave the studio and come right back in. Because it ain't picking nothing up. No, I can't leave and come right back in, big bro. Pause. On my mama and disconnect your Bluetooth. You'll be all right. But yeah, though, man, Chargers Power Hour. I forgot what bro was trying to say. My Lee, I can't hear you, bro. I can't read lips. I can't hear you right now, bro. Just leave the studio and come back in, bro. Please. Pause. 100%. Yes, y'all know what time it is, man. Shout out to the Chargers Power Hour. One of the slides right here is let's get some shit started going right now. So Big Bro wanted to talk about wreck the Raiders after his bye week. So one of JB's questions. There you go, Lee. Turn your phone down. There you go. Say something.
JD, can you hear me?
Yeah. But it's you gotta turn the pods off.
Weird.
The pods is echoing. Disconnect your Bluetooth from your phone.
I got no sound, JD.
Yo. Yeah, you got to echo, dog. Here, watch. Say something when I leave. Say something, bro. I'm trying to figure out where the echo coming from. Say something.
I have no sound, dude. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's my shit. So you good?
I don't know what's I can't hear anything that's going on, but I don't know what's going on here on my end, but I'm gonna just go with
it. It's me echoing. You're good.
Okay. I don't know what the hell is going on. Shut up, dogs. That just got me. All right. So my prediction, all right, for this Raiders game. Let's see. For the Raiders game, this is the well, the Chargers are going there and it's 7-4, and the Raiders are 2-8. We have a 60% chance at the playoffs as of right now, also. But I just want to get back on the win streak and back in the win column because I'm looking at playoffs and can't get to the playoffs without W's and shitting all over these Raiders paws, and I just want. I mean, Herbert has a history of performing well in crucial games, and to me, this, even though it's the Raiders, it's a crucial game. Every game from here on out, the next thing is crucial for us to make the playoffs, and we have an offense. It's just I want to see this offense be utilized and play the way they have been early in the season and this year. I mean, the way we played against the Jaguars was horrible, and you can't beat any team the way you play. And I'm not taking the Raiders for granted or any team, but the way we played against the Jaguars, hey man, the Raiders are probably saying, hey man, this game's an open game for us, So we shall see what happens. I mean, and I'm looking for, hey, Alvin Gentry, hey, let's see how he does. I mean, yeah, he was the 6th pick in the draft, but is he playing like the 6th pick in the draft? No, but I watched that Houston Texans game last night against the Buffalo Bills. Okay, I saw Josh Allen get hit 8 times. I know that the Houston Texans are on our schedule, week 17. Do I want to see that Houston Texans team, what I saw last night, and they were destroying Josh Allen 8 fucking times? Justin Herbert could get hit. I don't know how many times. Don't want to lie. I'm not looking weeks away, but knowing what I saw from that defense last night scared the living shit out of me. Yes, Peacock, I said that. That what I saw and witnessed and watching right now on replay, that scared me last night. It was you guys have played it well last night. The defense played well, and but Matt, Chargers. I ain't gonna go that far. If that's 59-0, no. My prediction for the score for this week we're still in week 12. We play week 13, so I have a score of Chargers 26, Raiders 17. That's what I'm picking. I mean, how we played last week was just trash. Man, that was just rubbish. I mean, yeah, the current playoffs we're at 6. I think certain people have it at 60%. I've seen 63. Okay. A win against the Raiders will put us back into the 70s. I think it's 72%. A loss to the Raiders would drop us down to, I think, 47% or something like that. But I'm not I shouldn't say I'm looking at that. It's going to be easy to win. I said that last week against the Jaguars. Was that an easy win? No. Is it an easy ass kicking we got? Yes. But that's all I'm going to say. No, I'm not predicting any game 2 weeks out. I'm looking forward to this week first against the Raiders. And then next week, yes, we got the Raiders first. Let's just take care of business there, take care of that. But it doesn't get any easier the week after. We got the goddamn world champions coming into our goddamn building. So I ain't taking that game lightly at all, especially what Philadelphia can throw at us. But let me just look at the Raiders first, and then I'll worry about that shit later. But no, I mean, the Raiders are who they are. They have Geno. They have a quarterback that kind of likes to throw interceptions and stuff like that. The only thing that scares me there for the Raiders is Max Crosby. If we can hold Mad Max at bay, to me, it's protecting Justin Herbert. There's been games this year, yes, without Joe. We had players step up to stop. Yeah, last game, Trey Pipkins actually stepped up and held Max Crosby at bay. I want to see that again week 13. Step up, motherfucker. I remember last year saying, cut his ass. But then again, you can't. What injuries, is depleted this year. Pipkins, yeah, he did it against the Raiders the last game. But please, stand up again and do the exact same thing against Mad Max. That man can cause havoc and wreak havoc. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen him hit Herbert many times in his career. Max Crosby can be a beast, pause. But we got to see what that's going to happen. All right, JD, you want to pull up that fantasy picture for the Chargers players? Yeah, this is what I call a pathetic. And I know I did say this because I was reading my notes from last week. I said you can fire up all the Chargers. And I will take a humble crow in that one. And I'm sorry if you listened to me and you started them, because that is straight rubbish. Alone for me, I have 11 Justin Herbert shares in redraft, and I have, I think, 2 in dynasty, and it was horrible. Come on, that in redraft right there, Justin Herbert, 4.3 points. Vidal, 2.2. Keenan, 7.2. Lad McConkey, 2.8. And Gadsden, 5.1. And Quentin Johnson with the fucking straight goose eggs. God damn. And that's his second goose eggs of the year. He's had 2 in the last 4, I think, if I recall. Yes, two goose eggs in the last 4 games. So, yeah, I mean, it's been horrible.
Hey, did you say thank you for Vidal's services and he can move forward?
Oh, Vidal, thank you, and time to move back to the bench, motherfucker. Yo, man, it was horrible.
Hey, the schedule makers, they blessed you on the off the bye week.
Oh yeah, they did. I mean, they ain't a lot. They did. I mean, it was.
That's a good bounce back game, a good get right game.
It is a good bounce back game, but you know what? I mean, I'm gonna take. I want to get back. I think for us to get back into hardball football is running the goddamn ball, and I've noticed. Vidal, yes, has been okay. I'm gonna say serviceable. All right, I'm gonna choose my words right. He's been serviceable, but the last 2 games, it hasn't been really. I know what Harbaugh likes to do, and that's run the ball. When you can't run the ball, it shows. It's all on Justin Herbert's shoulders. So to me, is reestablishing, getting back the run game with Hampton, and how we're going to do it is getting things back in order. To me, we get the running game back in order, things are going to work out. Justin Herbert's going to be able to do his
attempts right now.
Huh?
You're 23rd in the league in attempts right now, and you're 15th in the league in rushing yards, and you're 28th in the league in rushing TDs.
No.
You only got 5 rushing TDs this year, and you only got,
and I think Hampton's got
280 attempts through 11 games.
Yeah. Now, it you gotta come here. And now, where are we now? So, all right. So yeah, that's
fantasy numbers back up.
That's fantasy numbers right there. Now, I mean, calm down.
Hey, she want to make her appearance, but there you go. Let her make her appearance, bro.
Say hi. Say, I'm a Charger fan, but my owner's kind of pissed off because of that Jaguars loss, right? Yes, I know. So say hi. You got your 5 minutes of fame. So what's up? Yeah, it's been rough, man. I mean, all right, JD, can you pull up the AFC playoff picture?
Oh, so you done with the fantasy segment?
Oh yeah, let's go back to the fantasy. Yeah, it was rough to watch. Like now, fantasy players for this week that I could say were standouts would be for me. Now my boy JD right here is a diehard 49ers fan. Brock Purdy came back, and look, the Brock Purdy we all know. He looked pretty good. He put up what?
Like 20 points in the regular.
Yeah, 20 points. Yeah, exactly. It was he and you see his QBR rating was a 133.
Come on now.
Another great quarterback this week for fantasy was last week was Jacoby Brissett. Oh, went off 452 yards.
What team did he do that against?
Oh God, dude, he did that against the San Francisco 49ers. And that wasn't bringing. I was only talking about fantasy.
Now for sure.
Now Josh Allen did his thing, but he didn't do it this week. But to me, I thought the brightest spot was Bryce Young. I was so happy to see him do well, man. 100%. 448 yards, 3 passing TDs. And we did see Ted McMillan. Man, he does look good. I was legit. He looked pretty good. Now, as for the players that offensive players that stood out to me, there was 4. Michael Wilson went off, and I got Michael Wilson in one of my dynasty leagues, and I could have won.
180.
Yo, he won 185 total yards he had. Yep. It was crazy. He went off. A-Chain went off too. He had 165. And I'd say Ted McMillan, he had 130 yards. I say one thing, Ted McMillan looks like the real deal, though.
Yeah, I think he carries that momentum over into this week on Monday night against the Niners. 100%, bro. Yeah,
and it was. I mean,
Niners secondary is trash. 100%. They're not gonna be able to put a lot of the 4 down linemen is not gonna be able to get pressure on Bryce Young. 100%. They're gonna have to send extras. Then you got the run game with Rico. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a damn good game, especially a high output of fantasy points for that Monday.
Let me say shout out to this man right here, JD Guccini, my friend.
Fella.
This man right here. You need to check out his YouTube channel. He delivers some of the best short videos about fantasy content out there. I ain't gonna lie. This man puts in hard work every single day, from data, rankings, you name it. This man puts out videos some of the best fantasy content. I will highly recommend heading on over to the Heart to Start channel and checking out JD's fantasy
gang in the building. Hey, good looking, big bro.
I appreciate him. I appreciate his friendship. But the fantasy knowledge I've learned from JD and Bogey and all the guys on our crew, it's immaculate. I mean, I learned something new every single day. But some of the work that JD does put together, thank you, man. Those videos, I thank you, man, because they're great. And
that ain't nothing but the iron and sharpen the iron, big bro. You know what time it is. I appreciate you, big bro.
What do I always say? It's tough when you're going against friends and going against your guys. I mean, some of our leagues were savages, but come on, no.
Them is facts, bro.
Yo,
facts on my mama. That's why the iron sharpen the iron.
Yeah, Matt, at least the 49ers have a defense unlike they have it. Imagine what the 49ers would look like with a healthy, man. I always say it'd be nice to see what it looks like on paper. It's tough. I mean, JD, you're a 49er fan. You lost Bosa. Who else did you lose this year? You lost
Warner, Fred Warner, Michael Williams.
Those two right there were huge.
Yeah,
Werner and Bosa.
Brock, we played without Brock for 5 games. You played with Kittle without 3 games. You played without Ricky for like 6 games, 5 games. Yeah, but hey, fuck it. Hey, injuries happen every
exactly.
Every
but you're 40. I ain't gonna lie right now. Your 49ers, they're sitting on. I think they're in
the 7th seed right now at 7.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now
still a long way to go.
The way Purdy played last week. Now you have Slick Rick back. You have pieces coming back. Do you guys think you can make a run?
Well, the defense.
I'm not saying the division, but do you think a wild card?
The defense gonna have to lightweight step it up, because with the additions getting healthy on offense, we're gonna be able to put up 25 to 30 points to be able to score with any good team. But when it comes down to making a stop, are you gonna be able to get that stop 100%? So. We'll see. Arizona last week, we jumped out on them like 14-3, 20-6 or some shit like that. I forgot exactly what it was, but the pedal was on the metal. The offense was clicking. We made them throw 50 fucking times because they were so far behind. Yeah. But also, is we going to be able to get off the field when we need to get off the field? That's my thing. So
now there was players I have been looking at for the Chargers going into this. I know the season's not over yet, but I've been scouting players like been looking.
Hey, so you done with the fantasy?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see you later, big Brad.
100%. Thank you. I appreciate it. And JD, you remember, you're always welcome.
Come on now, I ain't trying to take over the joint, right?
Make sure to check out the Heart to Start YouTube channel and check out JD's fantasy content. This man is a myth, a legend, and puts some great content out. And then when he does, just make sure you hit the like and subscribe on his channel and hit those notification buttons and follow this man.
Good looking, big Brad.
Oh, thank you, JD.
Come on now, I appreciate you.
there's 5 players of the Chargers in this upcoming draft I would like to look at. I like for a center, I like Kansas's Bryce Foster. He's a 5-year starter who's played over 3,200 snaps in college. So, I mean, there's also C.J. Fight from Arizona State, who my buddy Kai Mayberry was telling me about, and he's a little younger, but we could develop him, and he's I think an offensive tackle, and it would give him plenty of room to room. The other names I was looking at was Amari Washington, defensive tackle from Oregon, Caleb Banks, a defensive tackle from Florida, and Ova Vega Lone, an offensive guard from Penn State. Those are the 5 names I've been looking at. Hopefully, maybe I don't know what Joe Ortiz did. For me, I think the biggest we need is a center. Bradley Bozeman absolutely sucks. Have a great rest of your Friday, fella. Hey, Peacock, thank you. You have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend to you, yourself, and your family, buddy. Take care, and I will touch base with you. Thank you. Now, as for the Chargers' remaining games, we have the Raiders on week 13. Well, we're in week 12 right now, but our next game is the Raiders. And then we get the Eagles at home, which is going to be the what is it? We're having some kind of like last year they had the Simpsons characters. This year it's going to be for the Chargers Eagles game. We're going to have what? I forget what that's called. It's a Disney character. I forget what it's called, but some are bad. But then we get Kansas City. So we're going to get the Kansas City Chiefs, who could be 5-6, who knows, or they could be 6-5 coming in or whatever they're coming for us. Then we get Dallas here in Dallas, and I'm looking forward to having my buddy Derek on that week. And then week 17, we get the Houston Texans. And as I said, what I watched last night or what I'm watching right now on a replay is that defensive line of Hunter and Will Anderson is scary as hell. And they did that to Josh Allen. What can they do to Justin Herbert and our depleted offensive line? And we're going to end the season with Denver. So, hey, it is what it is. Now, for me, the rooting guy, well, I wanted the Bills over the Texans. That didn't happen. So I need the Jets over the Ravens. That ain't going to happen either. So I think the Ravens are going to volume up the Jets in that one. Now, the Bears, I would like to see beat the Steelers, but I think Aaron Rodgers, if he plays or not, we shall see with a brace on his hand. I'd like to see the Colts give it to the Chiefs, but the Chiefs they're on life support right now. So not that I care about mentioning the Chiefs this month much, but if I'd like to see them lose, but hey, anytime the goddamn Chiefs lose, I'm a happy Chargers fan because my rivals are down now. I pretty much, if they lose, you can put a nail in the coffin and pretty much say their season's pretty much on life support. That's what I would think, because they'd be, 6-5? No, sorry, 5-6. So I pretty much think any hopes, their division hopes are pretty much, I think, done for. But I'd love to see the Cardinals beat the Jaguars. But the way the Jags played against us, anything can happen each week. But I'm not worried about that. But we shall see. Now, as for Jeremy Fowler from ESPN, he confirms the Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter is on teams' radar for the 2026 upcoming head coach cycle. But, and I was looking into some stuff, Jesse Minter currently does not have a known agent. The second he hires, or we hear he has an agent, that's when I'm going to say, oh, shit. Then he may be serious about actually jumping to into the coaching ranks. But until I see that, I don't think that. There's a lot of names out there, but I don't know. I don't think he's actually ready. I know their teams are liking what he's doing on defense, but to me, I remember what we did with Brendan Staley, and when he was our stupid ass DC, and then look at him. He was a hot name, but he didn't pan out as a head coach. So Do I think Minter's ready to shut? I don't think. I think he's maybe 2 years away from possibly. I'd like to see him first, like prove like more with the defense and stuff like that. I know what he can do, but I think he's not ready just yet. But as for the I always going to talk shit about the AFC West. The Donkeys' asses are who they are. Yes, you're not yet. 60%. We still got that 60% chance of making the dance. But you know what? When you get to the fucking AFC West, you got the donkeys. You got the horses' asses. Yeah, this is a lovely. This is what the playoff picture in the AFC West, AFC East, AFC in general looks like right now. You got the donkeys. Donkey's ass is at 9-2 is one. Those damn Patriots at 9-2. Then you got the Colts over at 8-2. Which should all change. And then you got the Steelers over at 6-4. Chargers are sitting over there now in the 5 seed. Buffalo is 7-4, and the Jags. The best thing about the Chargers right now is we have own the tiebreaker over Buffalo due to conference record. So that's going to come in handy. That's right there. But as I said, don't sleep on these Houston Texans. They look really good. They've won. They're in their last 6 games. They're 4-2. I wouldn't mess with the Houston Texans right now. They're looking very good. Yes, and they're doing this with Davis Mills in the last 3 games. So that looks good. Now here's the full playoff picture of what it's looking like right now. So this as of right now, the Chargers would get the Colts. And that's a rematch of that. We saw that the first the last time. The Bills against the Steelers. And the Broncos. As I said, I'm not sold on the Broncos this year. Yes, their record's 9-2, but it's being carried by their defense, not their offense. I know they say defense wins championships, but you also need to score points. Do I see Bo Nix being able to keep up with the high-powered offense? If hypothetically, say it is Buffalo or something like that, can he keep up with point per point? Bo Nix doesn't really score too many points. He has his defense carrying him, so that's pretty much there. Now the NFC, it's pretty. You got the usual suspects. You got the Eagles. I wouldn't sleep. My sleeper team in the NFC. Call me crazy here. Coming out is I like the Seahawks, and I like what the Bears are doing, but I really do think, to me, coming out, it's going to be the Rams. I really feel it's going to be the Rams, Eagles, NFC Championship game this year. But that's just me. But it's why they play the game. We're going to find out what happens. But as for like shitting all over the AFC West teams, I could do that all I want. But all I got to say is the Kansas City Chiefs are who they are. They're 5-5. And seeing them stumble and fumble, it's kind of funny because I'm watching all these people. Oh, the Chiefs are always guaranteed this first round fucking bye. Motherfuckers, year after year. How you looking now, Kermit? Oh, speaking of Kermit. Oh, Lexi. My dog's probably going to get scared, but I don't care. So we're going to shit all on this. All right. So, hey, Kermit. How you looking, Mr. Mahomes? You motherfucker, you suck this year, don't you, Paz? Well, what you plan on doing against Danny Dimes this week? You gonna fucking lose or win? Well, I think you're gonna lose, motherfucker. Fuck you, bitches. Nah, I'm not a fan of the Chiefs at all. But no, hey, anytime the Chiefs lose, anytime the Raiders lose, I'm happy. But then again, the Raiders look like shit this year. The Donkers, as I said, the Donkeys' asses are who they are. Man, that record is fugazi to me. As I said, the team carried by their defense, not their offense. I want to see a lot more from Bo Nix before I say, hey, yes, their record is who they are. But are they going to – okay, let me ask you a question. You put Bo Nix up against – and I'm going to say it, and I hate the Patriots right now. Who do you got? Denver or the Patriots? I'm going to say this right now. And my friends in Massachusetts, hey, guys, if you're watching, I think it probably would beat the Denver Broncos. You guys have got a great defense. Drake May, to me, is playing ball. Bo Nix, I don't think could match point for point with Drake May. He's lucky if he can carry himself. So we're going to see what happens. But hey, this AFC playoff race is going to be, I don't know, come down the wire. Do I think we can challenge the Broncos for the division? I mean, maybe division record-wise, yes. But I think that if Denver wins one more, it's all but over for us for thinking about division. I mean, I wanted that, but it's not going to happen this year. So that's all I know. I mean, nothing you can do about it. Hey, Mr. Mayberry, what's happening, buddy? I know. I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you got to tune in. You know Mahomes is broken. I know Mahomes is broken. I know we love as Chargers fans watching see Mahomes squirm paws. Yeah, Matt, yeah, I agree with it. I'm going to say as much as I hate the Patriots, they probably would beat Denver. And, man, it's going to be fun. But I do think that Denver is – it depends. Can Denver keep this up? We're going to see. I'm not sold on Bo Nix. I'm not sold on anyone. I mean, to me, I don't – if Chiefs lose Sunday, they're done. I feel they're done. So, but no, I mean, it's been a – hey, Mr. Mayberry, you want to come on next week? I'll let you know. I'd love to have you over. And Mr. Mayberry, congratulations on your engagement, man. I'm so happy for you, my Chargers brother. And our GWN lawyers in the building also. Mr. Yes, you said it, Taffy. That's the lawyers in the house. But no, I mean, it's been a good one. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. And on that note, bolt up, everyone. Also, after the Raiders game, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. I am going to be bringing on a friend of mine and a friend of mine of the GWN. His name is Dennis Holmes. He runs the Ignorant Thinkers podcast on YouTube, and he's a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan. And we're going to do a breakdown of the Eagles-Chargers game for Week 14. So I will have a Chargers/Eagles podcast for that week. But I'm also gonna, my buddy Derek Lincoln will be coming on Week 14 for the Cowboys game, and my buddy Peacock will be doing Week 17. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I appreciate everyone for stopping by, taking time out of your Friday evening, and have a lovely weekend, and have a blessed one, a safe one. And I'll see you next time. Peace. Bolt up.
shit when I'm, I said I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Carrie. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling 5 Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on a cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, tap pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.